Now then, YouTube has done something different, so that's confused me just now. But let me just see if I can. Oh no! Shut up! Shut up! Shh! Shh! Shh. Let me just go see if I can get the control room that I'm used to. Wow! There's a huge delay on what I'm doing and what you see. Huge! Oh well. What can you do? Right, let me just get that and then pop out my chat. Pop out chat. Pop that down there. Create highlights while live. Upload highlight clips to your viewers even before the event finishes. Ensure that they're synced to preview. How? Why? Don't know. Don't care. Move on, Dean. Move on. Right. Move that screen over there like that. So it's all fresh and out the way. And I can move that up there like that. Make that a bit smaller like that. Boosh. Right, stream status. Okay. Apparently, jobs are flipping good. And look at the blurry background. Ooh, am I in 60 frames per second again? I don't know. But, focused on me. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Woohoo. Right. Good. So, got a coffee going. Which makes me very happy because I have hit the wall this afternoon. I really have. I did the thingy video, the daily vlog for you cats a little earlier, and then just the tiredness wall is real. It's real. Nobody's in here. No. Oh, I'm still in top chat. Move that. Back that off. Live chat. Nobody's in. Turns out that Fridays are the really bad days to do the streaming. Let me just make sure that I have got it on the right setting, which I have. That's okay then. That's all right then. And then I've got to pop out that chair again. Oh, fuck me sideways. Yeah, so all I want to do currently is just sleep. But can't really do that. So I put try to type it in Facebook. It got horribly wrong. But there we go. Might just be me on my own today. Be a bit rude, but crack on. Turns out not everybody is waiting for me to upload content. I mean, who would have thought that was the case? But yeah, we'll see how we get on. Anyway, I don't need to have that quite so high, do I? I can have that down. Is that all right? Yeah. Yeah, you can almost see my hands. Almost. Oh, very close to being able to see my handy pandies at the same time. Then I could have had the full. I wonder if I push that back just a touch more, you'd see my hands at the same time. I don't know. We'll worry about that another day. Right. Sip on some coffee. Tickle the Wick mug, still available. Someone bought a t-shirt the other day. Scared the crap out of me. No one's bought anything on my merch store for ages. So I didn't know what it was. Anyway, I'm rocking the charming cardigan over the top of the blue t-shirt I was wearing earlier, partially because that right there is some of the cup of soup noodles that I had for lunch. So, you know, got to try and look at least a touch presentable, if not a very dodgy old bastard. So there we go. Now then, this, I mentioned in the daily vlog that Geek Vape or Vandy Vape, one of the vapes, asked if I would look at a tank, and I was like, no, I don't really review tanks, so that's kind of pointless. But that and the Mech and that Sonnet RDA are the only things that I can think of that anyone's, oh, Viv and Alex is in. I'm not talking into myself. Good evening, good day, good afternoon. Alex may pop in and out, but it depends if he's working or if he's shitting. Fair enough. Can't blame you on that one. I've stopped doing now. So that's nice. So yeah, hang on. I've got some vanilla caramel stuff in this. And it's bloody lovely. Bloody lovely. If you're interested in which syrups I'm using, let me know. And I will... it's from Vandy Vape. And I will put a link to it somewhere. Okie dokie bobbly skip. Where's my cutty-eeny tool? Da-da-da. Courtesy of Stanley. Right, let's go to the desk cam. Look at that, look. That looks all right, doesn't it? Okay, let's have a little bit of a... Oh. Oh, well, this doesn't bode well. Mesh coils. Oh no. Does it even say what they're made of? No. Oh, A1. It says A1 on there. So I'm assuming they're going to be Kanthal. I'm assuming. Sugar-free caramel for the win for me. Absolutely. Is it snip? No. Hang on. Skinny syrups. Skinny syrups. They're the ones that we're using. Mesh coil. Power range. A1 0.15. Might just be able to make out on there. Is that the same as this one? No, we've got a 0. Oh no, both A1 0.2 and 0.15. We got any more? That's it. Vandy Vape mesh coil cotton laces. The joys. I love the feigned excitement, Alex. Look, look. It's the Vandy Vape Kylin. Let me just have my aperture down. I love aperture rings on Fuji cameras. Right, so yeah, Kylin. I've got the light going on up here and the window open over there. So, well, not open, but you know, uncovered. That's going to really annoy me. I know nothing. Sweet Fanny Adams about this tank. So if you know about it, feel free to let me know. Because I know nothing apart from... I mean, the previous Kylins were pretty decent little tanks as far as I can remember. Anyone see that Bogan put half his mech with the switch from the Dreamer? Makes an 18351. All right, cool. Yeah, so the original Kylins, I think were pretty reasonable from what I can remember. However, if we're going for mesh, which apparently we are, then I'm fairly convinced I'm going to despise this. But I've still got some paint on my fingers from yesterday. So there we go. Look, they're not going crazy, are they? 2 pieces, 2 coils of 0.2, 40 to 60 watts. Please do not use over 45 watt dry hit. Please do not use over 45 watt dry hit. Please do not use over 45 watt dry hit. What? Oh, just don't dry burn them over 45 watts, maybe. I imagine dry hitting would be a bit sucky as well, to be honest, because that's the worst thing with these tanks. So we've got the 0.2 and we've got the 0.15, 40 to 60 watts and 50 to 70 watts respectively. So there we go. Kyle Mesh RTA. Now, I don't know if you're talking about what you mentioned a minute ago or whether that is what Bogan did. So we've got 510 drip tip adapter. We've got a honking great big lump of metal there, which is going to be for wanging your coil around. We've got some springs. We've got a screwdriver and we've got a bunch of O-rings. So all sorts of shit in there. So 40 watt dry hit's fine. Absolutely, Viv. Okay, so we have got a bubble tank with this as well. What else is under here? What else is under here? All right, and so they've got some of these cotton laces going on under here as well. So, right. Let's have a fucking look at. I'm going to have to put my aperture up again now. Look at that, look. What? Oh, wrong way. Okay, so we've got a bit of plastique there. Not. Oh, well. Look at that for a 510, would you? What? That's a 510 that'd make its mother proud. Yeah, that beast. That sticks out a long way. that sticks out an unnecessary amount of distance. Where is that? There we go. Look. See that? Look at that. That's an animal. Anyway, right. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So the top is tight. We've still got multiple threads going on there. And that's... Why is it all... What's going on there? Why is this so deep? That's really deep. Why is that so deep? Anyone know why that's so deep? Is it just to pretend that it's not breaking the law with regard to how much can fit in it? Maybe. That makes no sense to me. That must be. That must be. So it can say, oh no, it's only a 2 mil tank because that bit holds 2 mil. And they're not talking about the other sort of 1.5 mil you get in the top there. That must be what it's all about, surely. Okay, so let's have a wee look at this. Out you come. Oh, there we go. Right, inside there. Got some of that action. So the air comes in at the top and then it goes down to those slotty bits. Hello, Mr. Spencer. Lovely to see you. And then that'll go to your coil. And that is your coiling area. Wait, isn't that the same as the what was that thing Wotofo did? Their mesh thing. That had a spriggy thing in the middle that sort of held the cotton up with that. And it didn't really do a great deal because there's not really actually any resistance there in the reality of things. That's the smallest resistance in the world. So it doesn't actually push your cotton up to the middle of the coil. But, yeah. Well, it's one of them. Anyone know what I've done with any of my coil building head people? Since tidying the desk... Literally all my atomizer stands, I've clearly put them somewhere. They're in my vape drawer with things that I'm bloody vaping on. Right, so let's get the profile. That was the one, profile. That 510 looks like it's sandblasted as well, doesn't it? So that looks awful. Conductivity wise, that's not going to help that at all. I wonder if this is going to be sort of remotely realistic when it comes to conductivity. Is it just me finding that a weird word to say today? Conductivity. My hands do not work well today. I am dropping things all over the fucking place. Right, so we'll open that up. Okay. That's really open. Which way? Fuck about trying to build something with stupid Herrenstein. That's going to work out well. Oh my God. All right. Right, now are we all, oh, there's a spring. There's a spring. Where did that spring come from? Did that come from the post? Yes. The other one's springy, this one isn't. Oh, Flipping hell. So not only has that got to go back, but that's also got to go back with a spring in it. Well, this is going to work out well. What could go wrong? Okay, so I'm going to suggest that if you have any children nearby in earshot, to hide them from the rage that's about to ensue. Oh dear. Right. So, okay. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Okay, so I've got the spring sitting there. Now, how do I get this? Oh, fuck off. Hang on. Hang on. It's slightly magnetic. Fuck off. Right, there's got to be an easy way of doing this. Like under there's a little bit of a space thing. So let's put the spring. I'm fairly confident it's not just because I've got stupid hands. I mean, a large portion of it could be because I've got stupid hands. But worst design ever. That's all I'm going to say. This is terrible. Right. Come on, pray for me. Don't really, it'll make no difference. Right. I'm a professional. Yeah. Right. In there we go. Look. You are welcome. Mr. Mottram is in here, and we've got the new Kylin Mini, Kylin M, Kylin Mesh RTA, and we know how I feel about mesh. So I'm going to go for, they both say, you stand with me on this one, A1 mesh coil, right? You're seeing that both of them say A1 mesh tank, right? So that's what we're going to go for. That is what we're going to go for. All right, take one of these out. That's very similar to a razor blade. If this turns out to be NI80, I'm suing them for everything, ever. I want to give it its best shot and try and use the very large and coated in oil. There is oil around that. That's nice. Jobby job. But what we'll do, let's get this on the thingamajig. Right, so I mean, this isn't going to be the best vape in the world because it's mesh, and everything mesh is shit in this respect. But I'm going to do my level best to give it a fair crack of the whip, you know? Right, that looks like it's in fair. I'm still proud of myself for getting the fucking stuff in the thing. Right, now. Okay. Well, it doesn't. You can't put the. Oh my god. You can't put the thing in with the thing on. Right, fucking ho then. A1NI80. It better bloody not be, Mr. Spencer, I tell you. Right, so that's that. Now, we have to give this a quick one, don't we? Because it's stuff, you know. But 40 watts. I'm going to go super low because mesh without wick or juice or anything on it, it heats up super fast. I remember the first time I did it with mesh, I was like, woohoo, this is going to be so good. I'm going to have a badass vape at like 3 watts. It's going to be amazing. New coil, yes. Supposed to be 0.2 and it's 0.21. Where's the fucking... Which isn't too shabby. That was at 20 what? Oh no, that was at 6. I just set it to 20 watts. Motherfucker. Right, 20 watts. I don't fuck about. Boosh. So that's in there. Why do people still do it? Why do people still use this crap mesh stuff? I don't get it. Is it because I'm very sorry if you use mesh stuff and love it, because and there's see they've cloned that the shoelace idea. But to me, there's a bunch of things that people go, oh, it's the best vape in the world ever. It's fucking marvelous, wee, and various things. But I just don't see it. I don't see it. If you're having a fruit flavoured thing and you want it bright and sparky, bang in stainless steel coils or Claptons or something, and then boosh, you're golden and good. Do you know what I mean? Whereas with this, I mean, the mesh RTA, or the profile RDA rather, was a really nice. It was a really nice RDA to a point, and that point being that you were kind of running up to dry hit hell on a lot of your vapes. But I mean, it was the best one that I'd tried to that point. But you were kind of knocking on the door and seeing if someone was going to answer, just to punch you in the face with a dry hit. And in a tank, surely that whole process is then exacerbated. And the fact that we've not got direct airflow on the coil because it's coming out from underneath the top of the bell cap, that's going to mean that you've not got significant coiling on the coil itself, which in turn is going to mean that it'll dry the outer layer of the cotton a lot faster. And hello, dry hit here. Some of that going on. Do you know what I mean? It must be. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. I will hold hands up. If I'm wrong, I will hold my hands up and say I was wrong. But I'm going to put the bubble tank on and everything. I tell you. Shit's given 0. That's where we're at. It's not broken. I tell you. There's a oh! Oh! Oh. Oh. No. Anyway, right. Stop fucking around, Dean. This is a very serious review. No, unboxing. It's not a review. It's an unboxing. Right, let's get right. Here we go. I haven't left the house since the snooker started. Best 2 weeks of the year. Not raining this side of Coventry, and it was sunny when I popped out earlier. Dry hair spilled character. Luckily, I forgot to turn the heating off in the cabin. It's toasty shared heaven. We in the same country. Hey, it's kind of smart. There's clouds in the sky, but it is a bit. Well, these are a fucking genius idea, aren't they? There we go. Wait, where is the... Fuck off. Fuck off. Hang on. Right. Can you see that? Oh, my doodle buzzles come off. Right. Can you see how thick that is? And that's mega compressed. Right. Look at that. Right. It's about the same thickness as my finger. You with me? You with me? You got it? That is where the wick has got to go into. Thickness of finger, fucking that. Well, that's not going to work, is it? Well, what a stupid fucking idea that is. Wankers. Right. Fair go, Dean, though. Don't make your mind up on this. And I've bent the fucking stuff. This will need to be thinned out like a motherfucker. No, what have I done with my little pointy thing? There it is. It's in my tidy drawer. We're okay. Yeah, you got. I mean, that is just too thick. That's impossible. It's literally impossible to bend that to go anywhere. So, I mean, just look, look, I can barely bend it out of the fucking way. Oh my God. Oh, your review on new tank. We're really proud of it. Get pumped. I'll review it, but good. Shit. There's so much wick. There is so much wick. And then you see you've got to thin it out, otherwise it's not going to bend. But then you go and like, oh, is it too thin now? Am I going to get dry hits? Is it going to rip my face off? Bandy vape, you bastards. Blech. I'm buying one for your birthday, Viv. When's your birthday, Viv? Mine's on Wednesday. Are we birthday chums? Are we? Honestly, how fucking... Oh. Come on. Fold. Imagine getting your fingertip from the first knuckle and not taking into account the knuckle, going, oh, all right, I'm going to make you fold. That's exactly what we're dealing with right here. Oh no, I tried to make it better, I made it worse. This is already too much aggro for what is going to be, at best, an average vape. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Cloudy with a chance of dry hitting your fucking face off. Oh my god. This wick is compressed AF. That's going to mean that it's... Oh. I can't get in. I can't get in. There's too much fucking wick there. Look. I mean, just look at all of that wick to go into that little hole. That much wick, that little hole. Have a fucking word. This is a stupid thing. Have any of you watched any of the Camera Conspiracies channel since I've talked about him? Because he's very funny. He does these board meetings, and there's a very strong temptation right now to do a video this afternoon stealing that premise quite significantly and being a board meeting in as if I was working at Chinese vape companies. So you've got a new tank in mind. Yep, we've got a new tank. What sort of thing are you going for? Well, everybody seemed to love mesh because it made them feel posh. And we've managed to convince them that using mesh brings out better flavours in fruit vapes. Well, have we though, Tom? Have we really done that? Yes, absolutely. Don't even look at the feedback. Just trust me. That's exactly what we're doing. All right. Well, wait. That's too tight. That is too tight. So, what are you proposing then, Tom? Well, what I'm proposing is another mesh tank. But haven't we got too many mesh tanks? People weren't really convinced about mesh tanks in the first place. And Tom, I think you're full of shit. No, Steve, it's going to work. It's going to be fine. People are into it. They love it. And what we'll do is we will pay a couple of those reviewers to give us really positive things, and everyone will flock because they'll be too scared to think that if they don't like it, if they say it's shit, everyone in the comments will go, oh no, you're doing it wrong. So, and what we'll do is we'll employ some extra staff to make sure that goes on. Really, Steve, do you think that's going to be the best way of doing it? Best way of spending our resources? Just making sure that we're not getting trolled on YouTube? Abso-fucking-lutely, Trevor. That is exactly the way forward. That's what we need to do. People will love it. But Steve, there's this whole mesh thing. Seems like a lot of fuck-assing around, and people get dry hits. Well, you know when Tofo did it, Trevor? Yes, Steve. Well, they put a little springy thing underneath, and that stopped it. That stopped it doing that. Yes, but didn't that not work, Trevor? Steve? No, it worked fucking marvellously. Hang on. Regency Rebecca. I'm going to give it its best shot. I'm going to put... No, that was the wrong button. I am going to put some Regency Rebecca e-liquid. Some fruity flavour in here. Oh, yeah, yes, I'm 18. Alma, no. Fuck Alma. Rebecca. Right, what flavour is Rebecca? Rebecca is gin and tonic. Raspberry ice cream? Raspberry ice cream or gin and tonic or homemade lemon tart? Gin and tonic with lime. That's got to be done, hasn't it? I imagine. Fucking yes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Dean doing role play, kinky. Dean's ignoring David's sage advice. Dean having a rant about modern vaping. Think Dean is breaking his off on again. What did I miss about David? He's off on one. We'll read this suggestion later 45-degree angle. Chop to the wick for the win. Pfft, you don't know. You're not my real dad. You weren't here. Why did you leave my mum? Why did you leave me alone, David? Why? Oh, wait, hang on. PTFE tape around the Haku stuff. Oh, fuck yeah. Right. Here we go then. Gin and tonic, Rebecca. Motherfucker. Gin and tonic with lime. Let's do a knuckle test first, just in case it's nasty. Nope. That's quite pleasant. Right. See you in a minute. That's the wrong button. Keep going, Dean. They've not noticed. Right, here we go. So. This is gonna take a week to juice all of this up, but there's not a lot I can do about it. Dun, dun, dun. Can't even flash the coils because it'll burn everything, motherfucker. Look how much juice there is. Oh, you bastard! I'm wasting all juice. I'm glad I'm not using a 30ml bottle because I'd have got through a fucking 30ml bottle just putting it on this shit piece. If you have to ask why, son, you're more of a disappointment. Honestly, I'm a disappointment to my entire family. Always have been. I'm not trying to make you feel bad for me just because it's my birthday next week. Hugely disappointing. Never been anyone's favourite. Oh, it's out bubbling then. Oh, look at that boiling of e-liquid. Oh, get that up, yeah. Oh, that's great. That's just boiling the fuck out of it. That's lovely. Right. Why isn't it screwing in? What? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, mesh tank. Right. Go on you go. Find your seating holes. Aha! We're in. In like Flynn. Right, good, splendid. So that's that. Out. Juice it up. Do 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 do. It's taking a lot of juice. No way is this only 2 mil. Even with the bubble tank, it's more than that, motherfucker. Pardon. That's as far as I'm gonna fill it up today. Today. Oh, dropping things. Hang on, got to put things in my tidy drawer. Or it'll all go fucking wrong. It's not that important, Dean. You could do it after. Nope. It's got to be done right now. Okay. Did you get them from Steam Island? No, they sent them to me directly. Hence having the PTFE tape. The proper bottles don't. Right. Ooh. That was not as smooth as I expected that to be. Fucking loud. Right, 20 watts is not going to be enough to cope with that at all. So let's go to 40. Obviously it's mesh, so we'll be putting 4,500 watts through it by the end of this. Well, that went well. 40 watts, 0.2. Nothing but air. Nothing but air. Let's go to 50 watts. What did I use? I used a 0.2 coil on here. So this says 40 to 60 watts. 40 to 60 watts. I can't get over that airflow. That's, I mean, it's, look. It's got, where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's got diffused AF air. Do you know what I mean? That is supposed to be smooth as butter. It is not. It is not. It is not as smooth as cake mix. It's not. Turning that airflow down does help. I am getting zero flavour, which is, you know, well done on them. Okay, so how many ways can I describe this being a fail of a tank? I'm getting very, very small amounts of flavour come through. Very small amount of flavour coming through. So that's not brilliant. We've got that, and that's what that looks like. So how do you feel about that puppy? What? Because to me, oh, that doesn't look very fucking pretty to me. It looks like a mix between an upside down gear RTA and anguish. Do you know what I mean? Oh, we've got a gap going on the top. See it on the other side? Between the top cap. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you? Is it tight? Oh no, well, it wasn't quite tight. Tiny, teeny weeny gap there, but that's not enough to get too excited about. Even to the point, right? This just really annoys me. This just annoys me greatly. Where's the? Right, so you've got your. Oh fuck me! There we go. You got your things happening, and then they don't even think about the placement of the logo on the inner chimney. Of doing that, because it looks like kind of a half-assed thing. If they'd have moved that logo up like a millimetre, it wouldn't look as shit. Do you know what I mean? It would still look shit, but not as shit. Do you get what I'm saying? But there we go. Now, I would love to tell you how much of that air I've got closed off, but it's that black on black nonsense, and so I have absolutely no idea. There we go. Sussed it because I'm a genius. Oh, you can actually see it under there better than you can. There we go. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those holes open. And that's given me a very restricted draw that's not too loud. But let us never forget. Oh no, wrong way. This one. Fully open, as you can see. Da, da, da. That's shit. It's really bad. I'm going to close it to there. That's where I'm going to close it to. So we've got a little bit more. No. Okay, so how do we feel about this? The drip tip tastes or feels horrific in your mouth hole. It's massive. It just doesn't feel like it needs to be that big. And I'm not into it. I am not into it at all. It just doesn't seem to be necessary in the slightest. So, uno. The airflow holes, there's a load of them. The maximum power you're supposed to put through here is 70 watts. So and at 70 watts, even with that wide open, then it's not going to give you any flavour. So that's pointless. That was dos. Tres. The Kylan logo not being in the middle, that's just lazy. No need for that whatsoever. Cuatro. The styling of it looks just uggo. It looks like there's been like 3 different RTAs in there, and someone's gone, I know what we'll do. We'll do that thing where we just, yeah, it's not gonna work. Just hang on. I've had a thought. Stick with me just for a second. Stick with it. Chef, no, not there. Bumholes. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. It's just not going to work. My genius idea of a very humorous thing, not going to work. Not going to work at all. Why can't you flip it? Why can't I flip it? But I can't. So, what do you do? Just live with it. That's what happens. Ooh, what does that do? Ooh, Viv. Ooh, look at that, look. If I do that, that'll just show the comments, look. Ooh. So we can do this. We can just sit there and read. Look, can we? Can we? Typing in 2 windows. Yes. Yeah. Right. Anyway, that's a thing. So, Regency Rebecca. No. Yes. That's what I used, wasn't it? Or did I just pull that in there? No, I used that one. Rebecca. Nice. Tastes quite nice. From what I can taste of it. Bastards. Oh, dry it was coming through then. I can feel it. You know when it starts to get spiky in the back of your throat? That's what was going on there. Give it a suck to get an air bubble or 2 up. Fuck this tank in the arse. I'm now terrified. I'm terrified now because I'm going to vape it and it's just going to dry hit my face off. Long drags, nope. I'm getting it right at the back. I'm getting more coffee left. I'm getting it right at the back. A long drag, because what's happening is it's hot. The arch of hatred and despair is hot, and the cotton comes through underneath the arch of hatred and despair, and goes like, oh, I'm going to get warm all around the outsides, and try and push the juice up to the outsides of the coil of despair, the mesh coil of despair, and it goes like, oh, go on, like that. And then this bit is getting hot and it's bubbling away and going, oh, fuck you, I'm really hot. And then little coil, oh, trying to push the juice out, bubble, and then it just goes, oh, because it loses the thing and it can't push the juice up to the hot bit as quickly as it should. And then it goes wrong. And that's what happens. That's science. You're welcome. So yes, that's how, it's exactly how this tank works, and it's shit. All right, are we all good? Fuck you in the ass. Nope. Oh, look, we do our own shoelace thing, so all you've got to do is just pull it through. My fucking arse it is, you tossers. Doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that at all. Oh, tell you what we'll do. What we'll do, Gerald, is we're not going to have the air going directly to the mesh, because then that would cool it down, and that would mean that it would be a little bit of a safer vaping experience for the vapor. You got more of a chance of being able to get a longer hit rather than just skimming along the top. So, Gerald, that's what we're going to do. But, Trevor, if we do that, then people will start to vape it, and they'll realise that they can't do a longer hit, because then it starts going dry, and they'll be like that far away from getting a burny throat. Ah, Gerald, yes, but they will have already bought it by then. This is very true, Trevor. However, we want them to buy other things. Ah, Gerald, you know yourself how much vapors have a shit memory. So we can release the biggest pile of horse crap this week, and then next week we'll do something else. That is a genius idea. That is a genius idea. Shall we do an 18650 tube mech with rubber coating around the outside? Because, we did one, or someone did one like 4 years ago, but we should do that, just because why the fuck not? We can make loads of money off that one. No, do you know what? We did that a couple of weeks ago. See how quickly the memory goes? It's fucking marvellous. That's how Geek Vape and Vandy Vape work. All right? So, there we go. That is, not only have I shown you how tanks work of this nature, I've also shown you that was a 100% accurate reconstruction of what went on in Vandy Vape's headquarters not 2 months ago. Not 2 months ago. And that's what went down right there. So you're welcome. I like to provide, they might have looked like me, like I was just shimmying back and forth, but that's only because I can't show you the actual footage, because laws, Right? What have we got going on in here then? Let's have a little look at this one. Why are we all saying different names? I did RTA impressions. Fucking honestly, Matt, I do my level best to do an RTA impression now and then. Everyone's a winner. Sounds painful. What else we got? Lots of people guessing names going on there. Middle name is The Great. Well, it's tiredness, isn't it? Should we call a white van to take Dean away, do you think? Bit rude. Look, I was begging, you see, too much caffeine. Not enough caffeine, Lois. That's what it is. Not enough. Because I just want to sleep now. Thank you for your... Well, no, not you. There we go. Thank you for your reenactment. Thank you very much indeed. I hope you felt the historical value of that. As I try to, flame waft the flames of creativity in other directions of the world, generated by my soul. I don't know. Too much caffeine and not enough sleep. There's probably a thing there, though, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. He's literally challenging China. Absolutely. Without the racial stereotyping, as obviously. But that's 100% what I did do. That was, that's what happened. Death before decaf. Absolutely. I tried having some decaf tea just before going to bed rather than having caffeinated tea. And it made no difference. Oh, good. Caught a bit. Hi, all. Hello, Sick Boy. Tell you, we've had many things to discuss today, Sick Boy. The majority of it has been the Kylin mesh tank, and that if you are someone who goes and buys one, You're not my friend. Ooh. Now, this might just be my eyesight. Does that look like we're getting a bit of burning going on in the middle of that cotton already? Does that look like that's burning in the middle there? To anybody else? I guess I'm going to have to try and take the cotton out, aren't I? Oh no, what I could do... Hang on. Where's my fucking thing? Right, move. Fuck off. That there. Ah, still got my torch on. Turn it off, Dean. Right. Genius idea this, because I can tell you now, I've done all the vaping that I'm going to be doing on that. That can get pumped. Get pumped. Wow. Right, now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get rid of that bit of mesh so we can see if you've got a, if there's a thing, you know, or what's that? There's a upside down tank there that I am 100% going to knock over. Right. Now, if someone who I've not sent anything to of late wants me to send them this tank and they will give us their genuine opinion on it, I will do so. Wrong way. That looks like there's a wee bit of scorcho on top of there. Just a tiny bit. Not enough to, you know, get your fucking, you know, we're not calling the fire brigade out. But just a tiny bit. That looks to me like there is some Bernie-Werny stuff going on there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason that I can think that can get pumped. That can fuck off out. Not doing it. I'm just not doing it. I don't like the vape. I don't like the constant stress. I don't like the twat around to build. I don't like the massive amounts of unnecessary cotton. I don't like the mesh coils. I don't like the huge amounts of power for nothing worthwhile. I don't like... I mean, would you just fucking... I mean, look. Look at that. That's that. What can I... I'm starting to lose my shit. Look, we know the Basium's huge. And look how big that bit of cotton is. I mean, that bit of cotton is basically the size of the screen. Basically the size of the screen. Just stupid. Stupid bastards. Matt said he wants it. Did he though? Or are you just winding me up? No. Right. Tell you, it's there. All I've got to do is give it a little wash and then poof, he can be out in the post. I need to, oh, by the way, Mr. Mottram, I was telling the other day, Mr. Mottram about a postal service that he should give it a go to. Now, Davy Poos suggested about this postal service in the UK where they come and pick stuff up. So I need to give that a go. But I don't want to do it on something that's kind of super valuable, super expensive and all that sort of nonsense, just in case it disappears. So that's not, I can't put that back together. Fuck me. Oh, yes I can, because it's got top airflow, so I can put that back together again. Doesn't make any difference if the thing floods, does it? So yeah, I can, because it's not going to get juice all up in there. So yeah, I need to give that a go, but I'm not going to do it with something sort of super important, just in case they're shit and Motters is wrong. So yeah, I mean, you know, don't all rush at once, but I will send you this glorious Kylin Mesh RTA with, I mean, obviously you can put regular coils in it as well, if that sort of thing tickles your taste buds. But when I get this sort of shit into review, I'm going to put the stuff in that it's made for. Do you know what I mean? If it's made for mesh, it's getting a mesh fucking coil. Fucking. Dean swears too much. Yeah, I know. So that's what's happening there. Put those in there. Now, some of you may go, oh, Dean, you didn't spend enough time with that to give us an informed decision at all. And do you know what? In some cases, you would be right. In fact, in most cases, you would be absolutely correct and spot on. However, my point of view is the fact that it's horseshit, and I have no interest in it whatsoever. I don't like mesh vaping, and I would rather put my head in the toilet and sing happy birthday than vape that more. So there you go. That's just my little thing. Right, what do we got going on here? I'm going to test it with do they pick up from your house? When it send it to Todd, I was saying to Todd, I should say. Well, I'm going to leave this up for a day or two, because why have I got a red mark? Where did that? Did I doink my head? Did I do something? When did that turn up in the stream? Seriously though, why is it red? Like, it almost hurts. It's giving me a headache. Stop poking yourself, Dean. Yeah, I know, but I want to find out why it's hurting. Anyway, right. So not only will you get this amazing tank, this one right here, but you get there's only one mesh come out of that. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, roll up for the best deal that you've ever had to come across. One of these things right here, they're brand new on the market. No one's got one quite as yet. You yourself can have one, but no, you're not going to get just one of these in your pocket. No, son. What I am going to do for you is not only give you a Kylin M tank, which I've heard on the internet is one of the biggest fashion accessories of the year, but I will also give you some extra coils. Now, there's not one, there's not two, there's 10 pieces. 10 pieces of coils in this little one. And is that enough, Dean? Is that enough, my old fucking China? No, it's not enough, because I'll give you another one. So that's 20 coils, 20. You could change them every day for a month and you still got something. You skyrocket for later on in the fucking year, can you? But Dean, what about the fucking cotton that goes in there? It uses so much cotton. No worries, as if I'm not going to give you enough already. I'm going to give you, there's single cut length, I don't know how many. There's a load of fucking shoelaces in here. I'll keep you going for bloody ages. You get it on there and fucking whoa, clothes left, right, centre. And I'm not going to charge you 50 English pounds. I'm not going to charge you 25 English pounds. I'm not even going to charge you 10 English pounds for a fiver. 5 English pounds just for a bit of postage, you know, so I can get it out in the post for you. Then I'll use this other system. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, if you want it, you can have it. Right. It's a deal, it's a steal, it's a sale of the fucking century. You're fucking right, it is. Oh. Right. So, if you would like the Kylin M, let me know. And I'll send it to you. Fiver, postage, get something new. Fucking have it. Why the hell not? Ah, dear. Right. What we got going on here? Way too much caffeine. You find aneurysm in the personality split. Yes. You bashed your head in rage. Did I? There you go. You see, I can't remember these things. Well, got a bit of a tick going on now, but I can't fucking remember these things now. I was covering new mates. White man urgently. I taking that joke. Well, there you go. Right. So we got it going. We got it going on. Got it going on. Anyone know? Oh, I've got it. I need another RTA. No, I don't. I do not. What I need. I might build. No, I won't. Hey, why do I keep putting squam pins in it? I need two RTAs or everything now. When everyone sends me an RTA and say, right, send me two so I can have a squonk one and a non-squonk one. So I don't keep putting squonk pins in the fucking things that I want to put on a mech. Twat. Anyway, what I might do is, well, that's not going to look right. I don't know. Shitballs. Anyway, just some secret insider news. There's going to be oh no, can't tell you. Shit. I was speaking to a manufacturer that I do kind of like their stuff this morning, and we were having a little bit of a chat, and they've got some new stuff coming out, a new RDA being released at Expo that they're going to send me. And a whole bunch of stuff that they've got going on this year, which is very exciting. So is everyone else just laughing? I don't know. No dark up. No, I'm not even gonna say that. That's just rude. But yeah, I've got to fucking put something on there. Has everything swamping. Squompin. 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 Fuck you. Squompin. Cunt. Ow. Oh, fucking. Oh. There's going to be murders. Did I show you my new thing? Well, it's not a new thing. It's an old thing. Repurposed my old thing for a new thing. Sorry for that. Did that unnecessarily. Along with my genius idea of using a thingy for e-liquid. Using one for, what are these things called? RDAs. Bish, bash, bosh. Get those fuckers up here. I thought that was genius. No, not everything. It's too much choice now. I can't cover the choice. What am I going to put on there? I want single coil and cloudy. Anyone got any ideas? Anyone got any ideas? There isn't anything single coil and cloudy. Fuck sticks. Look at that, look. That's a blast from the past. What? I bought that because everybody was talking about them and was like, oh, well, it's shit. So that was super low serial number. So that's nice. But yeah, everyone was talking about those. Apocalypse, is that what it's called? Tried it, went, that was the end of that. Stopped vaping it soon thereafter. Oh, wrong way. Party like it's 1990. I'll stop it before anyone has a seizure. Right. Look, will ya? Look, that's too bright, Dean. People can't see things. Kennedy, look. An OG Kennedy, no less. Are we going to focus? 3, 6, 7, I think, possibly. Look at that, look. What? I'm trying to think. What I'm struggling with at the moment is I am trying to figure out if, look at that, the red mark is getting worse. Did I really kind of doink it or something? Single coil and cloudy is an oxymoron. No, it's not. I can't see. Ow, can't get up. Ah! It's so painful. Well, hello. Thank you for joining the afternoon show. We appreciate your patience. Normal service will remove itself from rose petals, caramels, Twix bars, up your bum. Good night. Right. What else have we got? I may have lost my way a little bit. What is that? Delirium. Ooh. I don't know. I just wanted a single coil to put in on the King, so I'm not dual coiling and fucking ramping through batteries at a rate of knots. You feel me? Look. Fuck off. My wife is home. That wasn't her belching, that was me belching. Look. That's not the OG one. That's the... Fuck off. That's like the V2 Troll. And not quite the OG little tiny dinky freak show. I've got those somewhere. I don't know where. Flaps! Oh my god, the bass. Oh. Keys. Ow! Right. Should I see about building a posh tank? Nah, fuck that noise. No one messaged me about that Vapor Giant, so I'm assuming I'm going to be keeping that. Could always build it, I suppose. It'd be a bit, ooh, a bit whoa. Yes, you see? I don't know. Single coil. There's got to be a single coil. What's the blue shiny atty? That is something beginning with V from Vapor's Cloud. I did a review on that ages ago. Mrs. Biker's in the house. Here we go, look. There she is, look. Where is she? There she is, look. There she is.
What did you unbox?
I unboxed a POS tank, which I've now lost. That. Which is... No one wants. I'm trying to give it away for free. No one wants it.
I could probably find someone at work who will have it.
No. Shit stays with this lot. Well, fuck off. And I'll melt it down and build a small house.
Okay.
For baby starlings. I'm fairly sure there's no need for that.
Hi, Viv.
Look.
What? Hi, Matt.
I've got red marks. Look.
What?
I don't know. Well, they reckon I hit myself in the head. I don't recall.
You might have done.
Well. Right. Right, no, bugger off. I've got things to do.
I've moved around with your head thingy, didn't mean to. I don't know when it went down.
Rude.
I know.
Lucky head thing. Right.
That.
Oh, look. I've got one of the glass, fucking Trinity glass tanks for the OG. For the OG tugboat look. But I've lost a post screw. Oh, that would have been pretty cool. That would have been pretty cool to put on something. Piss flaps. Hi, Vicky. We're glad you're back. Dean's worrying us. Hi, Vicky. Dean's got a bit nutty today. Take his coffee. You see, she can't read any of that because she's not here anymore. Ha ha! You can't dob me in. You're not the boss of me. Well, you are, but you know. Right. Anyway. Okay, this was. Did we get this? I'm sure it began with V. Can't remember. Can you remember what it was like? You know. Is motors out? Motors off? I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. Right. Let me just. I'm gonna look at things. No, his performance thing. No, you see, this is the ironic thing, Miss Lois Ashton. The performance thing still freaks the fuck out of me. This, I'm just having a giggle with you guys. If I could do this out to the big wide world, then I'd be all over it. However, you and I both know that the big wide world would just call me a wanker and hate me more. You guys, for some sick reason, kind of are into watching me lose my mind slowly. So, you know. When it actually comes down to doing a proper review, a proper video, shall we say, terrified, absolutely terrified, and wobbly AF. Has anyone commented, as I asked, on the video about the tips and trick videos? Has anyone done that? I'll have a look. Let me have a look. I'm going to have a look right fucking now. Right fucking now. I'm going to look. I'm going to look. Recent posts. Here we go. Come on. So, no. Earl, Mr. Spencer, you're my favourite person. The only person to have commented. Didn't provide me any information that I requested, but you commented. So thank you for the comment. I appreciate half the love. Voras. That was the one, Lois. Voras. Voras? Vras. Vras. To be fair, you can't market around 10 million views. Well, maybe. You never know. You never know. But there we go. So I've got no further along in this stream in the slightest, have I? I just don't want to drip all night. I don't want to drip all night. There's cream for that. I don't want to do it. And if I put a stainless steel tank on top of a thingy mech, that'll just look garbage, won't it? Wankers. Wank. Wanky fuckball tit flaps. And if I put a brass one on that, that'll look wank as well. Just a gift on Facebook comment. Well, there you go, you see. There you go, by comment. I was going to make a comment about wires. Took me ages to figure out how to build decent coil with wires. ID. You don't need ID just to build it. You can, just get it. I'm favourite. Yes, you are king of the hill today, Captain. Right, so have we got anywhere? No, we haven't. I've been streaming for about a week and achieved nothing apart from tried to give something away that nobody wanted, which is just shocking. Honestly, I mean, arseholes. Just arseholes. Not you. just things. I've got a load of atomizers that need cleaning up, and I don't know what's in there. So that's gonna help, I imagine. I don't want to build anything. Someone come and build an RDA for me. What's that? Ooh, I've got another tugboat. That was that was a posh one, I think. You can focus. Are you there? I think I got this at the very first Vape Jam, like 4 years ago. Look at all those air holes. That was mental back in the day. Fucking nuts, that was, son. You want fucking air holes? We'll give you fucking air holes. I made that squonk pin as well, I think. Did I? I'm pretty sure I did. Did I? Oh no, that was a squonk pin that I got from Modmaker and then filed it down really badly. Be prepared to deal with jealousy. Hey, it's been a fucking while. It's been a minute. Oh, yes. Right. Honestly, I'm getting nowhere. Oh, fuck off. What's that? It's a great little idea. Everything's dual coil unless it's tiny. I want a tiny bastard. Bastards. That's dual coil as well. Squonk pin. TM24 Pro with a single coil reducer. If I lose the pins, what do you reckon my chances are for losing reducers? I'm going to go pretty high. And that was a bit of a shit reducer anyway, to be honest. What's that? Oh, that's that. Right. Okay, so, right. Where we're at right now is I'm thinking about throwing a quick coil in the intake. I like the intake, don't I? Do I? Is it the intake I like? Is that the mic? Yes. Yes, it is. Where's the black one? I don't know. I think I want to use the intake. I don't want to. No, I don't. No. I've got to test the mech, but I'm kind of over it. Ooh, no, that's a stupid idea, Dean. Listen to yourself speak, because when you talk in your own head, then that will tell you what you don't want to use. All right, Dean, I will. So, I've got nothing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to use. I'm either going to have to put, apparently all of my RDAs are in fucking sculpt mode, so I'm either going to... What was that? Was that a beard hair? Look at it. Look at it. Right. So yeah, you see, do I squonk tonight or do I should I build a billet box? I haven't used a billet box for ages, but then it's kind of raspy fucking air in it. Ball flaps. I might build a billet box. I've got a really itchy armpit. I think we can assume that I don't have the manual dexterity to build or to work to why to do much at all of any value. So I think what I need to do is I need to build a billet box, vote my face off on that, and then first thing in the morning build a tank or something else so I can put that on top of here and have a damn good twat about on there. But billet box, do you want to see me build a billet box? Do you give a shit about that in this day and age? Do you care? Let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. Boo. Or do I just build a Squonkin RDA and put it on the Basham? I know I like the Basham. But then I've got to put 2 coils and everything because everything's too far. Oh no, hang on, wait, what? Wait. David, is this? Oh. Right. Forget that. Billet box ain't happening. So we wanted a single coil RDA for a mech and ended up with a billet box. That was pretty much how we were going. But what I'm actually going to do is not even that, and I'm going to use the paradox that Mr. Mottram sent over to me. Because it's got the squonky pin in it, and I'm going to put that on, but then I've got the thing on there. Why don't I just recoil that? I'm having a stressful day. Oh, fuck my life. Right. No, I'm going to stick with a thought. I'm going to have a thought and stick with it. I'm going to use the billet box. That's what I'm going to do. Right. I can Bosch some of that. Oh no, wrong way. Bosch some of that. Hello. I'm dealing with big wide world here of marvellous people. Splendid. Ow. Here we fucking go. Got the vape shell in there still. Da 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 da. It's been a stressful day, guys. It's been a stressful day. Right. Does this? I can't. It's been a while. I've got to do this quickly before my battery runs out as well. Just try to add a bit of fucking stress in the whole situation. Oh, I don't know where my gadget is. Oh.
It's alive.
Yeah, it's still alive, dear.
Not alive.
I am still alive, yes. They are still my friends.
I was thinking about dinner.
Yes, I always think about dinner. Because I'm fat. But they can, if you come in a little bit more, you can come in and read the comments.
No, because I want to get dinner sorted.
Well, you see, you're going to have a hard job, aren't you?
Right, I'll order it for you then.
What about going to that? I mean, the people watching don't give a shit what I'm having for dinner. But what about going to the that pub place? Not going to, because that would be excessive. Clearly.
I don't even remember where the info for that is.
Search pub delivery food Ashby St Mary. But that's how the internet works. Right, look. Got all the gear. Right, what we got? See a code next one, everything. Let's take him. Mars. Gift. Mars is back. For fuck's sake, just came in and he gave me grief. Well, yeah, sometimes, some people, Mr. Mottram, some people just deserve it. But, look at that look. This is a A1 28 to 38, should be 1 ohm over 2.5 millimeter, according to Mr. Mottram and his coil building skills. That's what it should be. If it isn't, he's shit. Right. So, Right. Let's give it a go. If you can hear that, that's my good lady wife belching in the background. That's not me, obviously. You can see. Princess. Now, I can't see if I'm in the middle. Am I in the middle? You can't see either. Am I in the middle? Fuck it, close enough, isn't it? I can't see. No one's saying anything. Am I still going live? Are people still out there? Is anybody out there? Is anybody listening? Is anybody out there? That doesn't look done to me. Don't be a whorebag. You are live. Just the snooker was quite interesting. Was it though? Was it really though? Oh my god. Oh my god. Seriously? If I was like the old saying, and all fingers and thumbs, at least I'd have some useful body parts. See, mate, when I went to what I want for supper, only I've got a Twix. Twix! Oh, yes. Bet we haven't got chocolate. David, your coils looks at it. No. They don't really. I've just really badly installed it. Hey, it could be worse though. At least they're not fucking, you know. If this was old Scottish laddie, they'd be even worse. Should have spaced it. Should have spaced it ahead of time. I didn't. I failed. I think Mr. Todd would be proud of a call like that. Got to go and sort out some decorating disaster Mrs. has caused. Good luck on that one, Mr. Mottram. So much concentration going on right now. Right. Well, I think that's. Why am I even showing you my face? You don't need to see my face, do you? Really? If I just go whoosh, some of that. That's not a good looking coil. I'm not going to lie. That is not a good look. But should work. Do the trick. Laters, David. I look forward to the book I will get for you later on, I'm sure. What did you go for in the end? I went for the vape shell. which is so one of them newfangled RDAs. It's like a tank. New coil, 15 watts, going through at 1.12. Look at that. Oh. Now then, do you know what also I'm going to do? Do you know what? Just so I can feel posh, just for tonight, I'm going to vape on some Regency custard. Don't know which one yet, but I'm going to vape on some Regency custard, and with the billet box, just so I can sit there and feel like I'm as posh as Todd. That's all it is. That's all it is. Carmen is the vanilla custard creme brulee, and Valentina is the malt custard tart. I think we could have a bit of malt custard tart. What do you reckon? Pardon. That one was me. That was not the wife. Right. I'm very surprised that the other camera isn't flashing at me to show that it's running out of battery yet. Carmen is nicely. What? Oh, right then. I'm very surprised you're here. Mr. Mackenzie, are you aware that it's 5 p.m. and you're not out on the lash on a Friday night? Are you well? Are you feeling well? Have you had a stroke? If not, there are benefits to having a quick stroke before you go out. Hey! There's too much cotton there. Malt custard. Now I want a malted milk biscuit. I always want biscuits. I want cake. We don't rate Regency here in the States. Oh, do you not? Maybe more tuned to the Brits' taste buds. Maybe. I think I've done that cotton a bit too loose, to be honest. Not going to lie. Pointy thing, pointy thing, pointy thing. There's a there's a huge difference between American and English taste buds. Like chocolate and soft drinks and all of that, they have their own regional stuff depending on where you are in the world, don't they? Personally, I think that English or European milk chocolate is the tit. Fucking marvellous. But I guess it's kind of what you're used to and what you come up with, isn't it? What did I say? Valentina. Valentina was the one I wanted. Valentina. Right. I'm vaping on butterscotch cruller. What's a cruller? I want to know what a cruller is as well. I don't think I've ever had a really nice butterscotch vape. And when I say butterscotch vape, do you lot know what I'm on about? If I say about Angel Delight, butterscotch Angel Delight is just, that's the wrong button. Butterscotch Angel Delight is just glorious. There's no things going on. Butterscotch Angel Delight, glorious. And I really think that if there was why has no one done like Angel Delight flavours for e-liquid? Why has that not happened? But an Angel Delight butterscotch e-liquid, oh, that would be lovely. Oh, sir. Can I get you something for the weekend, sir? Oof. Right, you fucking know then. this is where you find out that I've put far too much stuff in the thing and the top won't go down. Getting juice everywhere. I know why. Is it the fact that like posh stuff is the reason that Todd's just constantly full of juice? Just as a human being, he's just a just a very juicy man. Oh, piss. Come on, baby. Do it. You see? #pro. I've got to zoom out a little bit because I'm not putting juice anywhere that's not my cheap ass desk mat, because it will go somewhere it shouldn't do. 100% guaranteeing. I'll put a little bit of juice around the thing. Wait, what am I doing? I don't need to do that quite yet, do I? Hang on. Let me see what you're talking about. It's all Angel Delight. Corn syrup, bloody love Angel Delight, whiskey barrel aged vanilla custard. Angel Delight vape. Someone must have done those. That would be lush. Absolutely, it's cruel to butterscotch what I did to this liquid. It's a hate vape shitty mix. I mean, it's not a shit. But you know, Viv, didn't you have one that was Angel Delight? Oh, I'm actually thinking about Angel Delight. Angel Delight, actually vape. Okay. Well, there you go. Let's do a thing. I mean, you know, if it's not for resale, then IP theft isn't a worry. So let's do an Angel Delight juice just for patrons. Should we do that? I reckon we should do that. That'd be wicked. Shit, fuck off. Everyone who's read this on coils can't get through any of the 77. I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know what we're talking about, but that's okay because I really do. Boosh. Right, let's get a battery in there. And if this doesn't read 0.17 and it reads something significantly different, no, 0.12, then we're in trouble. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's got 1.05, and yeah, it should be 1. So that's all right. That's all right. We're okay. I don't know why I said 0.12 because that was blatantly a lie. All right, let's get this on here. Fill this up with juice. And the good thing is, this is near. If I do this, if I vape this, because this is nick free. If I vape this tonight, then hopefully tomorrow, in fact, another one of them, and I'll be able to put some nicotine in there. Oh. I guess the battery did run out. Oh dear. Right, hang on. Oh, fuck my life. Ow, ow. Hello. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Bless you. Right, well that's as good as that's going to get. So let's have a I'm not going to have it 33.3 watts. Let's go down to, that was totally the wrong way, Dean. 17.7. Need to open that air up just a touch, just a smidgen, just a hair. Be gentle with me, Daddy. Right. I think we're done. I think we're done. Although I've just put a battery in with no power in it. Look at that. Okay. So there you go. That is the billet box. I've got the Valentina going on in there. It tastes fine. Tastes nice. Is there anything else? Let me have a look. See if I've missed anything. There's Angel Delight from Geometric Vape Co. Closest. No, I want Angel Delight for Zoe. Coil killer, bit delicious. Oh yeah, I love this. You're on her end. Coil. Can't get through any of the 77. I drip 77 now and then. Hell's Angel Delight. Why are you just stating numbers? I'm confused. Is it juice line? Keeping with the bang. Something British version. Cheers. Confusion over Devon's juices. Listed by numbers. It's fucking amazing. E-liquid. There we go. Right. So that's that. We're down at one camera. I think it's time to go. Go and see if you've got any opinion on the request that I put on today's vlog. Let me know. Let me know if there was what you think of that. I'd appreciate that, and then I can get that going over the weekend. All right, marvelous. So I'm going to go now. Help the wife find some dinner for us, and jobs are good. But I will see you probably tomorrow. Don't forget, there's no vlog tomorrow. That starts up again on Monday. So I'll see you soon. All right then. Lovely. Peace. Have it large.